Hi, Marrakesh. How are you doing today? And can you hear me? Hi, Jamie. Go. Did you guys get tons of snow up there? We had a bunch at our house when we left yesterday. What planet are you on today, Jamie? No, we're back in Seaside. Long Beach probably would have been covered in snow. I'm pretty sure Oaxaca was for sure. It just looks a little different because there's a lot more logs out there than the last time we stayed down here. Button Moon, huh? Seeing your friend, Mr. Spoon? Yeah, it's our anniversary today, so we came to spend a couple of nights at the beach. We have to go back tomorrow. But hopefully all the snow and ice is gone by the time we have to go home. Thank you, Marrakesh. He says happy anniversary. 19 years. We've been together 22, but married 19.
Sorry, I was feeding my face. See the bubbles.
Yep.
Too bad you can't zoom with that camera.
So there are some guys with down the prom ways. They do that all the time. They got great big wands and they'll go out there when there's a bunch of kids and do like a little dance kind of thing to make those big bubbles. You can go in on your phone. You just have to turn off the Wi-Fi. Hi, Angie. Yes, it is beautiful here. And it wasn't covered in snow or freezing rain. So, like our house was when we left. Thank you. Thanks, Jennifer.
I got rejected by the city.
I'm sorry. We're just doing a little hangout. Since I know most people like watching the ocean waves. Well, that's Valentine's Day. Well, since Justin was nice enough to bring me to the beach for our anniversary, I let him skate all the frilly other stuff that typically goes with it.
Except I still have to make dinner.
Right. He stops to make me dinner. But he didn't have to get me flowers or any of that kind of stuff. Right, Angie? He knows me well. I'd definitely take the beach over any of that. What's for dinner?
It's gonna be crab and lobster stuffed sole, and then some shrimp with some garlic noodles.
Well, I live a little over an hour away from here, so I don't get to listen to it every night. And we don't normally get to come stay very often during the year, other than Thanksgiving.
And we get better rates in the winter.
If you can be here in about, 3 hours? Well, sure.
I could shut down the Wi-Fi on that phone. We could go for a quick hard out.
We can try it, but last time you got booted, so I'd put it back in.
Because I think I turned off, or got booted from the Wi-Fi. And turn it off before I
Oh, Cliff! Hey there.
Cliff, no money G.
Greg? Right, Jennifer? Not sure anything does. You can go down there real quick and all that, do.
Oh, you don't want to?
Just go right down there. Well, I also sent the link to Christy and Dwayne. Oh, thank you, Angie. I'm like everybody else. I get really, really close, and then, everything falls off. Yeah, I was so mad when they changed you had to have 100 subs to go live on your phone, and then right when I got that is when they changed it to 1,000. I'm like, ugh. If I made videos, yeah. I posted a couple videos. Yeah, they're fun to watch, Angie. They'll be out there until
Midnight, 1 o'clock.
yeah,
sometimes.
midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, depending on if it's cold or raining. When the downpours come through, the bubbles don't do very well. Yeah, Jennifer, pretty much. When I feel like it. And I'm pretty random, so I mean, you never know what you're gonna get when I finally do put one up.
Okay.
Waiting for my cohort to get here.
Which one? I'm already here. What are you talking about?
No, the other one. Oh, send her a message.
Hmm?
I'll find it in a minute. Her Instagram.
Who's?
Christie's. Well, it's comedy. They're supposed to last, ain't you? You are a Miss America? No way. No, I'm kidding.
Who is that? Yeah.
Yeah. James's channel got pulled? Oh boy. Right? Or who knows who got mad and just said it did and turned him in. Oh, Greg, no, this is not my place. I would love to have a house down here, especially right here on the prom. There are houses down, just down the way, but I'd have to win the lottery to get one of them. Oh, bird, boatman. That is cold. Greg, I'm about an hour from home. It's their anniversary, so we came down here for a couple days. This is the motel that we stay at when we do come down here. Right, Jennifer? It's in the 40s here. I'm not sure what it is at home. I haven't looked. But it took us about twice as long to get here yesterday because we had to come up over the Coast Range and it was a mess. Thank you, Boatman. Nope, Greg, this is just the view I get to wake up to in the morning while I'm here. So when we come down here, we like to share it with everybody. There you are. I was wondering where you were at. Where's my mouse? Oh, that's it. That's why it's not working.
Just the bubble guy.
Nope, the other way.
It's windy.
Well, I can see that. Justin's down there walking on the prom. I'm trying to fix the camera thingy.
Trying to fix what camera?
Yeah.
Oh, now you're gonna get a copyright.
Why?
Figured since I'm down here, I may as well walk over here to the turnaround.
Right? Why am I not doing this right?
Are you trying to make me big? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. You know, because I can tell everybody else how to do it, but when I do it myself, I can't do it. Nope.
Well, you made yourself big.
Well, I did that. That's not what I'm trying to do, though. Bye, boatman. Be careful. I know it's cold there. Got ya. There you go. When we left our house, there was almost a foot of snow. And it had ice all mixed in it because it snowed, and then it freezing rain, and then snowed and freezing rain. We get that much snow probably every 10 to 15 years. We don't get it very often.
There you go.
Jamie, if you go to one of the last videos I uploaded, Justin fed one a chicken nugget. I was pretty sure he was going to lose a finger. Oh, look, seagull lady here, man, right? Oh, we were sitting in our car when he fed that one. So when we were down here in November, most of the logs you see out by the water line were not out there. I'm not even sure they were out there when we came up for a day in January. If Jennifer said if one poops on your head, it's good luck.
That's funny.
Yeah, we're in Seaside, bud. Because, you know, the once every 15-year storm blew through Kelso and Longview and left like a whole bunch of snow. And it's our anniversary, so we came to the beach.
Head back up towards the room.
Oh, okay.
Well, that direction. Anyway.
Right, Jennifer? I told her she had to wait until I got back home tomorrow night, and then it was okay. Not that they'll
Sorry,
let
my
me.
wife, like,
Yeah. Not that they will let me in with her anyway. They wouldn't let me in with Brenda, so.
The breeze is a little bit chilly today.
No, it is not freezing.
Huh?
I said at least it's not freezing.
Right? I was trying to get you down here when there was still snow.
Right. That didn't work out very well. It was gone. No, it was mostly ice in Astoria, so. Yeah, St. John's wouldn't let me in. Or if I went in, the dad had to leave and couldn't come back for 24 hours. So, and Southwest isn't letting anybody in either. So,
She's supposed to be like an hour away anyhow, right?
yeah. Well, yeah. If she makes it that far.
Can't see it on the video, but there's a shipway out there.
Well, if we're on after dark, they'll be able to see it.
Right. At least the light.
Well, you can keep that 6 degrees and take the snow back. Philip's in there.
Well, at least it's not like the 22 below my hometown.
Right.
So here's our place that we like to come to.
I'm way up on the 3rd floor. I'm looking down at him.
I'll show you here in a minute. Haven't even gone to the aquarium.
It
Not
didn't
that
work.
we could do a whole lot,
I was going to say, it didn't work the last time we tried to do that.
right? Should open the door and wave.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to put my phone down here on this one.
All right, I'm gonna hop off here and head back up there.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. All right, see you later, Greg. Thank you. There he went. Yeah. They I think they got it open to 25% capacity in Oregon and Washington yesterday. No, Cliff, I'm not doing that.
What are you not doing?
Throwing bread up to the chicken hawk outside.
Oh. Well, you want to feed a chicken hawk, you gotta feed a chicken.
so he can see your breast. Yeah, they shut us all back down for a while, and then they decided we'd come back up again, so we'll see.
Was that an enjoyable tour?
Once I figured out how to.
Once I realized that guy was feeding the seagulls, I was like, huh.
So part of the other reason why I couldn't let you in is because I grabbed your mouse and not mine and couldn't figure out why it wasn't working.
Well, you know, they are two different colors, so.
Right.
But they look alike.
I'm not feeding Alka-Seltzer either, or Mentos.
Oh, come on. Go over here to a little market and buy
No.
some Mentos. We didn't bring any Alka-Seltzers, so.
That is just plain mean. I agree.
I always wondered if it was a myth. The Alka-Seltzer?
No. If anyone wants to join, let me know in the chat. Because I'm not exactly looking at my computer monitor. I'm sorry, Philip. Taking all the fun away.
You miss it out here, Philip?
You gonna come up this summer? Let us know when. Not the rent, right?
It's definitely a high cost of living here compared to the Midwest.
Midwest down south.
Right.
Hey, look, my YouTube channel is live.
You just getting an alert?
Yeah. What are you working on today, Cliff? Great, thanks. Now you just gave Justin an idea instead of trying to get his fingers eaten off. No. Because you would do that.
Well, it's an idea. And honestly, it doesn't cost that much. Good entertainment. Call it dinner and a show. See if your pedal comes back tonight.
Alright.
Because you got an ocean out there.
Yeah, it's in Astoria. It's here. It's down in Cannon Beach. Is my camera really that glitchy?
Yeah, there's quite a few pig and pancakes down the coast right now. I think there's one in Tillamook too, isn't there?
Yeah. I think there's one in Manzanita too.
I'll find out real quick.
And Fultanos is everywhere too. 3D has problems. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Cannon Beach, Newport, Lincoln City, Astoria, Seaside.
Oh, there's one in Cannon Beach.
Where is it? You said Manzanita.
Oh. I was in Astoria yesterday. I drove through it. Highway 30 was a mess coming up here or down here. Once we got over Bradley Hill, it cleared up a little bit, but the trees were all down everywhere and just still covered in a ton of ice.
There is apparently a pig and pancake in Portland too.
Oh. And I'm pretty sure 4 wouldn't have been any better to try and get up down here. Did you know they put a Costco and stuff in Warrington now, Philip? Gives us more reason to get to come to the coast. There's a Costco there and a Walmart, Home Depot, Petco, bunch of stores they put in there.
Yeah, there is Oregon side.
Yeah, 30's Oregon, 4 is Washington.
Hey, Glenn.
And they both come up or go down to Columbia, so. Hi, Glenn. Welcome to the beach.
So you helped build the Home Depot in Warrington? That's cool. Turn off the kitchen light on over there. Getting a little bit of reflection in the window.
Better.
Yep. It's magic. Labor ready. I'm not sure, but I don't know if they're still around in town or not.
That's funny because I worked with Labor Ready too, and I did the bookstore here in Seaside that's still here. And I worked at the Rite Aid when they opened that one up in Warrington too.
The ocean's leaving us.
Setting up the stores before they opened.
The ocean's leaving us.
Yeah, the
Going
lights
out.
going out.
It'll be back at what, like 3 o'clock in the morning?
Right. But the boats should be able to start seeing the crappy boats are pretty quick. Oh, nice. Where was the antique shop at? I don't remember. I know where the new one is now.
You happen to meet George, the antique nomad, while you're cleaning out that antique shop?
Right? That would be good.
We decided to go to a couple of thrift stores in town today, and we know they're usually pretty spendy here. But holy moly, they have some big prices on stuff.
Yeah, we've had a few here and there. Mostly Justin has. I've been kind of busy with, I don't know if you saw, but I have a new grandson. Well, new. My first grandson. Official one. So, been kind of busy. And then we went and saw George a few weeks back, the Antique Nomad. We drove up there and did that. And then Noelle found a really killer estate sale last weekend. So we went and did that.
Yeah, I think it was.
Did I tell you about the flea market out in out on Ocean Beach? We're gonna see about doing that this year too.
We tried it last year, but got blown away.
Yeah, one of those crazy weather systems came through that with sunshine and then tornado-ish all at the same time. Right, Cliff? Cliff didn't sell anything, but he didn't want to open his front door anyway. It's been like negative 20s out there. And then the wind chill. Yeah, nope. Mm-mm. No. It's out Ocean Beach, across from the fire station.
Fire station wasn't there before. It
Oh.
was in a little bit different spot. So,
Just past Baker's Corner.
right. About a half block from Baker's Corner.
No, they're not doing that one out by Carnival Market, really. That's more like a fresh fruit and veggie stand now. Yeah, screw that, Cliff. Not only am I not opening the door, why don't... Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Right, I think it's going to be that way for a while. Yeah, they have it's the people that do it own a thrift store right there at the place. They just have it there in their parking lot. So
It's a large enough lot, and it brings an extra business. kind of a win-win for everybody. I think we had pretty close to 6 to 8 inches when we left the house yesterday.
Yeah, we were getting up there quite a ways.
Well, Cliff,
Oh boy, that ain't good. They pretty much let anybody set up there
as long as you pay their fee.
as long as you pay for your spots. The snow's all right with me. It's when it's mixed with the freezing rain that I don't like. And then all the people that can't drive in it. Yeah. Oh goodness, Douglas. Yeah, the ice storms, you just need to stay home and not go anywhere because there ain't nothing getting through those. I hope he's going to be okay.
Ouch.
Well, you'll have to tell me your kitty story next time then, Douglas. Make sure your kid's okay. Whoa. I don't like ice storms either. Oh, that's cool, Philip. Yeah, I remember all those kitties, Douglas. No, I didn't, Philip. I was just happy to make it here in one piece.
Don't really watch the news either. I don't anyway.
Is your kitty okay, Douglas? Are we still checking it out? If anybody's in the back, you can let me know. Look it up. Usually when they get bad weather down south, there's always a pile of. Oh, did he come back home? He came back home. Some animals are just that way. You're gonna keep him. He loves
That's
you.
cool.
That is cool.
We had a little dog that did that. I was probably, maybe I was in the third grade or so. We had a little tiny dog. He was a little weird guy, but my stepdad took him up to a farm and gave him to some people up there, like, oh, 15 miles away. A couple days later, he showed up on our front porch.
Okay, Douglas. I hope your son's okay.
Take care, Douglas.
We'll see you later.
Ouch.
Oh, good grief.
If it's not FedEx, it's Swift.
Yeah, a truck passed us yesterday. Justin's like, you need to slow down because you're about to hit a really bad spot in the road because where we were at the time, the pavement had cleared up, but around the corner from where he was going, it was about to be a mess. So hopefully he made it okay. The waves are getting bigger.
Donovan West.
Not on this beach. It's, well, yeah, it's too cold for that.
Yeah, you got to go another state and a half south.
Yeah. Well, at least to Southern Oregon anyway. But probably more Southern Cali right now. 'Cause I'm pretty sure they all got hit with a great big snowstorm too.
Well, not small craft advisory, so
Yeah, there's a small craft advisor up till tomorrow. Yeah, you gotta be careful on bridges. The you know where Tight Creek is in Oregon? Taking 30 like you're going to Portland. There's a bridge there. It's by Tight Creek Road. That one gets icy as hell and usually causes a ton of wrecks. And that big bridge in Astoria, that video yesterday of humongous ice chunks flying off of it.
oh, yeah, that was crazy looking.
That one's on channel 12, I think. The video from that.
Yeah, I think it was.
So if we'd had to come up 4, we would have been on that bridge. So I'm glad we weren't.
Got some good waves coming in now.
I know, that's why I said they're getting bigger and I can see them farther out, even in the haze.
You're in Oklahoma or Arkansas?
Oklahoma.
It's the time I had family down there. I don't know if they're still there.
It was a little slick getting here yesterday in a few spots. Other than that, it was just white covered roads. It was a little slick in a few spots.
Yeah, Long Beach is still pretty fun too, but you just gotta walk farther to actually get to the beach.
Right, you can't. There's nowhere right on the ocean that you can have a view like this in Long Beach. You gotta like hike a mile out there to get to it. And you pay out the nose for any room that you might get the slightest hint of the beach. That's why we like it here, like it's right out our room.
And yeah, it's spendy, but compared to most places, it's not that spendy. Mine? Mine? Mine?
Right.
Mine?
Was it the Chautauqua Inn? Yeah,
Well,
but
what was that in
was that Long
or-
Beach or
yeah,
here? Because the one we're at right now, it has a heated pool. The Shiloh has a heated pool. But you can only go in them, you have to reserve them. You can't just go in them right now.
The one place they tore down had a heated pool too.
Right. Oh, and the Best Western has one too.
Yeah, you go straight down the road from us about 2 blocks, 2.5 blocks. There's two Mexican joints right next to each other. And I'm sure the newer, bigger motels have.
Yeah, that new one they just put in. I can't see the beach from that one.
Bless you.
Was it here or in Long Beach?
Oh, he was probably talking about the same motel that was particularly.
Right. None of us are getting any younger.
Was it across from the public parking or was it a little further out? Where's the surfer dudes?
Right? They're usually out there in this. The little one's chasing the birds and feeding them.
The birds or the dog?
I don't know. Maybe both.
There's a little dog down
Yeah,
there
I see that.
chasing the birds.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's got a little kid out there.
Big B, how you doing? Happy Valentine's Day.
How you doing, Big B? Welcome to our 19th anniversary getaway. It's not as peaceful as your beaches are.
Right.
I don't know a girl by that name.
Thanks, Big B. Yes, we were actually married on Valentine's Day.
19 years ago. All because I called her a freaky, or a chick with a freaky hair.
Right? I was having a bad hair day. A really bad hair day.
To a mutual friend. 22 years ago, 23 years ago, however long it was. Well, we've been together 22.
Oh.
We met before that.
Oh.
Do you ever remember Bumper's Restaurant, Philip? It was probably a better.
Right? That would have been better than asking about my bad hair day. Congrats on the 28 years.
Did you ever go to Bumper's, Philip? Bumper's Restaurant? It was kind of across the street there from old Hollywood Video.
And that little like triangle section where beach and
Not beach. Ocean Beach.
Ocean
and
Beach and
Washington Way.
Washington Way came together to go over what the Green Bridge.
It was called Ferguson's before that, but that's where we met. You got some good records out there.
Yeah, way out there. It's probably hard to see on camera.
GFO.
Yeah, that place went down. Like it's not that good anymore at all. I don't know what they did to it, but it is not good at all.
I always liked the original stuff. He's better. That and omelets and more. Definitely not the mariachi band. And I'm making crab lobster stuffed sole with some shrimp and some garlic noodles. I'm just going to hang out in the hotel room.
Yeah, got me a little mini beach vacation for our anniversary. So
I can't afford the secluded booths anymore. But hey, it's still cheaper than a ring.
right. Yep, told me how to cook for me. But he got to forgo all the other frilly, flowery stuff since he got the room. Oh, that's cool. It's still there. Hasn't been open in a long time, but it's still there. They're supposed to get to start to open it up, so we'll see. So that's the other thing. There wasn't a lot to do for our anniversary anyway, because everything's closed. Or was just starting to open back up, so. even, what was it? March, the city of Seaside shut everything down. They wouldn't even, they shut the motels and the hotels and everything down. They wouldn't let anybody come down here. They even closed the highway.
They wouldn't even let the locals walk on the beach.
Yeah.
They give them a fine.
Oh, we'll stop by soon, Vicky. Thank you for coming in. Sometimes we watch your, what is that? Your,
Live dives.
yeah, your live dives.
Your
You
live
said that.
dive lounge.
I don't even think they let them run them out here. No, they were out there earlier. They kind of come and go in waves. So if it's raining or something out there, they'll all leave and they'll come out later. It's also Sunday, so go swing, Justin.
No thank. No thank you. I was just out there. It was kind of chilly. Yeah, you can always come up, fill up, and go swing.
Right? Must be cold enough. They took down the volley. Oh, it is raining. That's why the swings are empty. It's raining. They took down the volleyball nets finally. They'll put them back up this summer. Can't even really aim it towards the stomach head because you can't see it.
Right.
Yeah, you won't get Justin in the ocean unless I drag him,
Good luck.
right? He's gonna go take the polar plunge.
Where am I working at now? So right now I'm working at the lumber mill across from Walmart on 7th. It used to be Stimson's or Capel Brothers. Now it's an Interfor mill. driving around in a forklift all day, picking up lumber from one spot, putting it in another so they can load it on a rail car. It's not a bad job. I don't have to be there at 5 in the morning like everybody else, but I also work till 6 Monday through Thursday. So there's that.
It's crazy. You imagine standing out on a jetty right now?
Huh. I've only ever been to that trailer court a handful of times, and I've lived in that town most of my teenage years on up to now. So only 4.
I don't think I've ever.
I don't think I've ever been to Jesse's.
Of course, we haven't been to Long Beach since the last time we were there was when Brian and Andy were there for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's been 4 or 5 years.
Right.
Used to love to go up and walk through Marsh's museum, but now it's more
Like a trinket shop now. Instead
tourist
of
gift shop than
Yeah. It's not really the museum
oddity
anymore.
museum, which sucks. Can you hear the waves better?
No thanks. I wouldn't want that job.
I've never done that.
I'm not sure if that thing's still there. It was in there the last time we were there, but it was more like just when you go to the beach and you go to the little gift shops or whatever, it's just got the random weird stuff to buy. It just wasn't a museum anymore.
Yeah, because that place was more like a museum slash antique shop, and now it's just a run of the mill tourist trinket shop. So I don't remember if Jake was still there or not last time we were there.
I think that was about the only thing still there.
I don't even think it had the old Madam Gypsy
Reader, yeah.
tell you your fortune thing.
Yeah, you don't even see those bumper stickers anymore. Your fortune is broken. I think most of ours are.
Run, puppy, run. Which casino? Because Cadillac Ranch in Longview has been gone for a few years, and then was it Grizzly been gone even longer. Not that I ever really considered them, casinos.
Right? They're more like card rooms than casinos.
Of course, up until the time I got kicked out of Cadillac, we just went there to drink. Ah, right next door, basically, huh?
Right? I was right next door, huh?
And it basically, he would have been on 5th and Ash, so you'd have gone over to the bus garage and across the street. little bit partying down there on Ash. Long time ago. Well, well, well. How's it going, Sonny?
Well, hey there, Sonny. How you been? Glad to see you're back around some more. Must have let you out from underground finally.
So, Philip, I'm sure we probably ran into each other a number of times and never even knew who each other were. Yeah, but Safeway is not that far from Fifth and Ash. What, about a 8-minute walk?
Oh, wow.
That is crazy.
Did you get LASIX or was it something else?
The ocean has gotten a lot rougher in the last hour.
Right?
Ew.
Oh, well, hopefully everything's okay now.
Starting to get reflection from the computer.
Fix that. I just won't be able to see if anybody's in there. They'll have to tell me.
Well, that's good.
Sorry if I'm moving you guys around a little bit. How's that? A little better?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it'll take a minute to catch up. I had a plan for that. No normals. Well season starts in about a month. So
Narwhals are in the northeast.
it's actually our anniversary today, Sonny. So we took Justin got us a little mini vacation to the beach. So we're just hanging out at the beach, hanging out with you guys.
Funny thing, Philip. I used to live in South Kelso, and my brothers and I would walk to the 300 block of 15th all the time. "19 years, Sonny."
Well, congratulations. Yeah, we can't go to the beach and not do a live. Some of our followers would be rather upset with us.
Yeah, we were going over there to the 300 block. Mm, probably 87 through at least part of 89. After that, all our friends and us just kind of went our separate ways. There was a guy named Stacy that lived on that, or lived about halfway down the block. Uh, brother and sister Nellie and Steve, I think. Used to run around with quite a few people, quite a few kids on that block. Those are just the ones I can remember. I think I would have been somewhere around 14, 15, maybe 16. I don't remember. Been a while. Uh, I don't think that was his last name. Nellie's last name was Householder. I was born in '74. Yeah, I remember Darren. You worked for Coastal Industrial? The only Steve Johnson I know is manager at CCS. Yeah, I know Darren. I remember Darren. There's some good waves coming in now.
Still.
Well, if you were there with Darren, there's probably a good chance that I was there too. We may not have worked together, but I worked at Coastal from 07 to 2013. Yeah, but I only ever went to BP once. So that would have been in 07.
Right.
Right? And we've all done that. Anybody that's done any kind of industrial cleaning has probably done that at some point. Cozy up next to that warm motor. Try and stay warm when you're wet. Argue over who's going to be in the hole running tubes versus outside freezing your butt off hole watching. spent a lot of time at the Camas Mill. We actually went
last week.
last week. We went with Noelle, farm girl, to an estate sale a couple blocks away from the mill in Camas. That one turned out to be a crap deal, so we went somewhere else and found some really good shit. Pardon me, stuff. I spent a good bit of time out at the Wana Mill during that time, so.
Yeah, whole watching is boring as crap. I did it for many, many years, and that's all I did. That Firewatch. Firewatch is just as boring.
Do that crap as long as I did, it gets hard to do things.
Well, some of the stuff that he got from that other estate selling campus, I happened to go back up Monday.
No, we didn't. That one
Or
was
not
in
Camas.
That was in there.
That one was in Vancouver, but happened to go back up Monday, and they still have a bunch of old stereo equipment and some stuff that has tubes in it that I didn't know what the heck it was, but it ended up in my car because it was free. They said screw it and was giving the stuff away for free.
One of them was a Crosley radio. Based on the research I did, it was either made in 1923 or 1924. Yeah, my first experience working in industrial cleaning, I was 18 or 19.
No, we're always picking up electronics. We just didn't pick it up the first day that we were there because they wanted a lot of money for it, which is understandable. Don't get me wrong, but more money than what it was worth.
More money
buy
than
it.
more money than we were willing to spend for it.
So when they said free, that stuff went in my car in a hurry.
Foster Farms wasn't even there when I was 17.
Right? It's usually,
What is it, July?
no, I
August.
want to say it's supposed to be the first weekend in August. I don't know. Let me look it up.
My first job was KFC in Longview on 15th Avenue. I think I was 15. They worked me later than I was supposed to, but I didn't care.
First Saturday in August is when that sale usually is, and it's been going since 1980.
I didn't know that.
Right? Me either. So if you're up here the first week in August, then you can go to it.
And usually, either the weekend before or the weekend after, they have a big one out in Lexington too.
Right.
That's funny. I already have the job. I'm 17. But there's labor laws for factories. Yeah, I worked at KFC when I was 15 for about five or 6 months, I think. And I went in one day and asked them where my time card was. They said, "You don't work here no more." I'm like, "Why?" They're like, "Because you never got your food handler's card." I'm like, "You never told me I needed one. I'm 15. What the hell do I know?" I think Red Hats is still there, yeah. We don't go to Commerce that much anymore because
Your Red Hats is still done.
most of
The hospice store isn't there anymore.
the thrift stores on Commerce are getting too overpriced. They want to revitalize it, but their cost of rent's so damn high that nobody can afford to be there to revitalize it. So you remember Mr. C's photography on Commerce? They moved it to a smaller location on Ocean Beach
It's the
last summer.
900 block.
I did the fair once, help set up, and then they didn't have me come back to help tear down. So I was like, all right, whatever.
Isn't it still by the YMCA?
Trying to remember. For us, we would still consider it by the YMCA, but I think it was down closer to AMPM, if I remember right. God, that's been a long time ago.
Right, because the bingo place used to be where Goodwill is now.
Philly cheesesteaks. Oh, love me a good Philly cheesesteak. When I worked at Masthead, I would make basically a Philly cheesesteak, but I would substitute the beef for ham, and I'd put pepper jack cheese on it. That was good. I still like a good Philly though. That one's not there anymore. Yeah, YMCA is still pretty much next to AMPM. The thrift store that was basically adjacent to the AMPM parking lot is gone now. You're losing viewers.
I know, I see that. That's okay. I'll be back. Just because everybody's live. I'm sure Cliff's still in there somewhere. Maybe. He's usually in there. Yeah, they're both still in town. They moved S&S though. I don't remember where they moved it to, but they did move. Oh, it's on Ocean Beach.
That's the nicest.
Yeah, it's where that Country Living's Village store. It's behind that. In that little where Office Depot, that area.
Oh, where Office Max used to be?
Yeah, where that used to be, and then so that Country Village health food store that was there. That's next big behind that, and then Prospectors is still there.
Oh, I ain't been to S&S in quite a long time.
Yeah, they're both still there.
Not in Vancouver. We went to the Ben's on 205 in Portland. It was kind of a wash. I don't know if we just didn't go at the right time or the right day.
The Goodwill in Longview though does they do a 99-cent Sunday and Monday. So a color tag will be 99 cents, and then another one will be half off. So you can get some pretty good stuff in there because they like moving it pretty quick. Discounted items always do well.
Discontinued.
Or discontinued, yeah.
Antiques and Profits is live in 30 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna hit the Goodwill up in Warrenton tomorrow on our way home, I think. At least check it out. We haven't been there in a little bit. We came up, what was it, 3 years ago?
Oh, yeah, one of the times we came up a couple of years ago anyway.
2-3 years ago, we came up on Thanksgiving and we stopped in at the Goodwill and they had a brand new, what was it, like 14-foot swimming pool in a box for $100. I'm like, ugh,
Couldn't fit it in my car.
ain't got no room in the car. We'd like to get a storage unit, but we ain't got nowhere to put it if we do buy it. We want to try at least one storage unit, but right now we just don't have anywhere to deal with it. Besides, you gotta compete with the folks like Wade's Venture.
That was rather noisy.
Sorry.
By the time you get here, you might actually be able to buy them too, because they put a freeze on them for a while.
Well, Wade's still been buying them.
Yeah, but they're the ones. I think he just comes up to Vancouver. I don't think he makes it all the way by us, but I could be wrong.
It's hard to say. I'm sure. I mean, if he thinks it's worth it, he'll probably travel for it. So.
Yeah, we still don't have the live auctions. And even the estate sales, depending on where we go, like they're still limiting the amount of people that we can have in there. So, yeah, they're online. And really, if you look around us, like they'll come up, but then the bill gets paid, so they're gone.
You want a plastic cup or a glass?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, the estate sale auctions are pretty fun too. But the company that we used to go to all the time for them, they sold out to somebody, and now they're just ridiculous. So those people doing the flea market out there at that thrift store, they're getting into that kind of stuff. So hopefully they'll start doing more of them. A 3-day long auction. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I prefer the ones I can just buy the whole room for cheap. You still find good stuff in there. We did that at that Mr. C's photo place. Is Jason close to you? Because he gets some crazy good auctions too.
I think Jason's north, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know for sure.
Talking about thrift trader? Huh?
Yeah.
I thought he was north. I could be wrong.
He's 30 minutes southwest of me.
Oh,
You're way off.
apparently.
Oh, well, that's cool. You gotta go hang out with him. Yeah, that dang COVID stuff put a damper on everybody's plans. Right? Everybody started their stores and then they had to all close them. It sucks. Or like Danica didn't even get to open hers yet. Well, that'd be cool. I think it's been a while since I've seen you put something up, hasn't it? Or is it just because my feed goes by too quick? Of course, I have a few days a week. I'm not really on YouTube anyway, so. You're working on a Lego channel. Kids stuff around our area, it's kind of hit or miss on what sells. Right now I have a house full of it, but I need it for the babies, so. That's a pretty good flip then.
Huh?
He got 3 Nintendo DS Pokemon games at the last kid sale for like 20. Sold all 3 for 60 each.
Nice.
Right? That's a good flip.
Pardon me. Pardon me. Hey, your reflection
Thingy is working, huh?
reflector is working pretty good.
And I got it up high enough that the telephone lines aren't really in it that you can see. Or the railing. I can see a little bit of it, but not.
Right.
That's a whole lot of Legos. Ten a set is a good deal,
Watch your step.
right? I'm too old to be stepping on those. I'd hurt some, break something. Yeah, send me a pic on Instagram.
You know, I should have taken some video when we were at at least the first thrift store today.
Right?
Well, we chatting now.
Right?
We could put some background music on.
No, because then I get copyright and then they'll take down the video. Somebody said it earlier. James's Kelly Pickers channel got taken down.
Did it?
Yep.
For what?
Violating terms of service. I think it was. I don't know who said it. Somebody said it. Oh, I think it was No Money G. Yeah, if you've got that many shelves full of sets, that's a lot of Legos.
Mine.
Oh,
Mine.
I scan anytime we go to Walmart. Yeah,
She'll spend hours.
I will spend
Scanning.
hours scanning things. Hold on, let me go look.
We have found hidden clearance before, but
Holy hot damn.
it's kind of hard to find it sometimes.
That's all Legos? Holy crap.
Well, that is a lot of Lego.
Right? Yeah, I look all over the place. And I always have my phone out scanning it all.
You doing those all Amazon or a little bit of Amazon, a little bit of eBay, or you just collect them?
Wow. That's crazy. You know, and the funny thing is, most people say that if it's clearanced at Walmart, it's clearanced on all the Walmarts, but we've got those two in town and they don't clearance at the same time. The one over off of what is that, 7th?
Yeah.
Yeah. They tend to be, they don't clearance as fast as the one out on Ocean Beach, but I think that's because they're probably busier.
And the prices can be different.
Yeah, and the prices at both are different too. They're not the same. So
Huh. I don't know if I'd have the patience to do that.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that one. People love that one. The Bricklink. Because that I think Dee did that too. Yeah, I kind of figured that because I mean, those two Walmarts are what, less than 2 miles or about 2 miles apart?
No,
Maybe 3. They're not that.
they're probably 4.
So I mean, it's not like going to another town. You're still in the same dang town.
It'd be a lot like going to the 2 or 3 that are in Grand Island.
I'm pretty sure there's like 20 in Grand Island, but oh, I see. I think it feels like there's 20 in Grand Island because they're like the super Walmarts.
Right.
They don't call them super Walmarts like ours, and then they're tiny.
Well, the one in Texas we went to, man, that thing was like
Right?
4 of ours.
You can definitely kind of tell when people are in there trying to get the hidden clearance. Just because they're not shy about it, and you can tell. I think it varies on the time of day that you go in there, though, when you can find it. Because it seems like the earlier in the day I go in, the more I find. But I also know I know when our 2 Walmarts do the deep clearance, which is normally the first week of February and then like the first week of July. Even the one out in Warrenton, I could be in there for hours. Justin has to drag me out. He's like, we gotta go.
Right.
And the one in Warrington I'm thinking that one's a little bit bigger than the ones in Longview. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is.
Not sure if it's bigger, but it's definitely set up different.
Yeah, I think the workers hide a lot of it, especially in Longview. Because I'll get something on my phone that'll say they have it in the store, and I'll go there and they'll be like, no, I don't. And I'll scan the tag while I'm in the store and be like, yeah, you do. Now go find it. They'll find it in like the food, back in the food department in the back,
Like your swimming
like
pool?
my swimming pool. Yeah. Like, I think they intentionally hide it. I do. They're not supposed to, but pretty sure they do. But I'm also the kind of lady that if it's in the clearance aisle and the box is like severely damaged and severely taped, I'll be like, hey, I want even more off.
Right? It's the only one you got. I want another 10%.
Yep. I'll be like, I need another 10% off. Justin usually shakes his head at me and walks away, but I normally get it. They rarely ever tell me no. I thought Yardbirds was only up north. Was it yard birds or big birds? Or big?
We had big birds and
Yeah, we
Longview.
had big birds in Longview. Yard birds is up.
yard birds is up Chehalis Centralia. So that would have been 96.
Yeah, the flood of '96. I was actually coming back from Olympia when that flood had happened, but I was living in Oregon at the time.
I had just gotten back to town from Port Angeles, probably 3 hours before they shut the freeway down.
Yeah, they shut it down right after we came through too. How old are you, Philip? I forgot. I know you're younger than us, but so it was back in '09. We fled in '09? Oh, we did, I think. We were up on the hill. Because I think that was one of the times we lost the water line across the creek. '09 would make sense because '08's when we had that humongous
Right.
snow.
That would have been when Vernonia flooded the hell out.
Yep, that would make sense because '08 we had the huge snow like we just had, and then it all melted. 34 this summer. Okay. Like, I know you're younger than us,
You're just a young pup.
right? Considering my oldest is about to be 28 and having a baby, yeah. You're kind. Yeah. So we lived up on Mount Vernon when that happened. Did you know back in when was it that downtown Longview flooded and the hospital flood? It was just a couple months ago. Like 3 months ago?
Well, yeah, it was right before we came down here for Thanksgiving, wasn't it?
Right. It was at the end of summer because you used the black visqueen that we had outside, just laying around to
Right,
tie off the
right.
dirt. So at the end of summer, beginning of fall, downtown Longview flooded in the hospital, all the way to the first floor in the hospital flooded. We had one of those sudden let go 5-inch downfalls of rain
All at once?
all at once. It was a mess. He lived in Little Tijuana and they tried to evacuate me. He didn't. Where the hell is that?
You know where TNT Tires at?
Oh, okay.
Right in there.
Okay. Yeah, we were up on Mount Vernon when that happened.
That's right, because that's when the hill behind the Red House tried to slide.
Right. And we lost the power off the White House.
Right. Yeah, you remember where Charlie and Ellie lived over there?
Right.
Right in there.
Ah, that was his first house. He's remodeling it. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Well, hopefully when we get back home, none of that crap is happening. But we had a lot of snow when we left.
Right.
So we'll have to wait and see what it looks like.
We'd been planning this for near a month. We were coming down here regardless. Right?
Right? Make friends with the motel people when you stay there because they get you good discounts and then they send you messages when the weather is crazy to make sure that you're still coming or to go ahead and cancel your plans.
The people that work here, the gal that the manager, she's great to us.
Well, let me know if you find anything good. Look up the one in Warrington. I'm by the one in Warrington. Look that one up. Let me know if I need to go hang out there a minute tomorrow.
You know, we're gonna be going through there tomorrow, so
I got to drive right by it to go home.
it's kitty corner for Home Depot.
He knows where Warrington's at.
Oh, I was telling where the Walmart was.
Well, I could go pull up the address if I really wanted to, but I'm not gonna. Because my Walmart app gets confused when I do that.
Zip code. Oh,
Oh, what the hell is the name of it?
I can find it. Origin, Oregon. 97146.
Did you say 97416?
97146.
Are you cooking already?
No. You want me to?
No, just let me know when you're getting ready. You might end it even if you go back and do another one under. That's what we do.
No, all I did was peel the shrimp.
Fine for now.
Peeled the shrimp, rinsed it, let it drain.
I am going to eat my dinner.
I was thinking about just making one pouch of them.
No, no, that's fine. That's fine. Because we can always come back on later.
Right. I need to go do my breakfast thing.
Try not to let the door slam.
I remembered on the way in. I just had to run around the way out.
Oh.
The shrimp was already deveined when I got it.
So the bike stuff, the camping are being clearanced out. Oh, I might show my phone is being weird. He was supposed to make me shrimp and scallops, but that didn't work out. They didn't have any at the store. So
Well, I didn't have any scallops anyway.
yeah, they had plenty of shrimp. So we had to alter our plans a little bit. That's okay. I don't mind.
It'll be good.
Philip, have you ever had swordfish? My little idea worked like a charm for now.
Right?
I might have to take it there. Oh, I thought the bubble bags. No, it rode by on the bike.
What's up? The music?
Yeah.
It was probably the bubble guys. Yeah, there's some good breakers way out there. Is that outside or is that next door?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids section, the baby section usually has its own clearance here too.
Yeah, and almost all of them it does. Even the ones at home, they have their own little clearance.
So even like when you go back by electronics, there's usually, well, depending on which one you go to, because the one on 7th has one little.
Yeah, they got
Area.
one little tiny spot, but then you got to kind of look down the aisles and see. And then the one on Ocean Beach has a great big one.
And the little one.
And they'll put it out in the middle walking aisle. The clearance electronics, they'll put it out there too. My kids hate going to Walmart with me because they know they ain't coming out for at least an hour. Oh, trust me. We have so much baby crap right now.
We don't know what the new baby's going to be yet.
Yeah. So until the baby's born, I can't buy too much more than what I already got, but they ended up getting a lot of hand-me-downs from family members that just had babies. So
And friends.
And friends. So I have car seats. I had bassinets galore. I had to get rid of some of them because I don't need that many. The babies aren't supposed to be moving in with me. They're supposed to go back home. Like, that's the point of being a grandparent. Oh, I don't get lost in Walmart. I know where I'm going. And Justin knows where to find me when I do disappear. If not, he calls me. Yeah, my oldest daughter didn't find out the sex of the baby. So, and Brenda's was an accident. The people that took the ultrasound screwed up and put it on there. I figured Brenda had a boy, Leslie has a girl, I'm good to go. That'll give me one of each, and I'm okay. I don't. I'm Vandercook.
What about the Undercook?
There used to be a kids store by the army hangar. Yeah, there's no kids store there now. There is one on 14th down by that book comic store. Little.
Vistas.
Yeah.
Actually, it's more or less straight across from
Goodwill.
Goodwill.
Yeah. Back on 14th. Because I've gotten some stuff in there. And we've given them. Well, we gave them stuff when they had that store up in Kelso, huh?
That was a different place.
Oh.
Different.
Right. Yeah, kids resale is still over there on 14th.
And there's a kids resale here.
Oh, yeah, there is a kids resale here, huh?
Mhm.
Are you going to get your breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the other thing. You don't get continental breakfast anymore in the motels. They give you like all cold stuff.
Get me a sweater though.
Oh, I didn't know there was one in Kalama.
What's that?
Apparently a kids resale.
Wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
Well, but about the only time we head that way is if we're going to Noel's.
Right.
Don't forget your mask.
Yeah.
Okay. And most of those kids stores now, you can't sell stuff to them. You just can get a store credit. So that's kind of a pain in the butt too. He has one from here. So they're not as well made as they used to be. They're the cheapest sweatshirts anymore. But he's got one that's got the Sasquatch on it. Yeah, they're the cheapest of cheap, and they still want like $30 for them. They're ridiculous. What? I can't remember the name of it. Something in the Carousel Mall. It used to be if you spent $20, you got a free T-shirt for each $20 you spent. No, they won't let you do that. Yeah, they're the cheapest of cheap shirts. But I have about 20 Seaside shirts because of that. Because I make that guy give them to me anyway. He's really mad at me. 10 an hour. Yeah. That's crazy. Well, and here they're pushing for that $15 an hour. Seattle already did it. But yeah, they're not good enough quality to even bother to flip. I mean, maybe if we went to, like, there's a surf shop on the way to Cannon Beach, like maybe if we stopped in there, but then you're probably gonna not, like, that ain't gonna be worth flipping at all. And the thrift stores we stopped at today, they weren't, like, they obviously looked everything up and kind of got an idea of what they're worth, but they're definitely not reseller friendly, which is fine. But I mean, I think we're still sitting just over the over. Hold on, let me Google it. I'm still here, but can't see the chat for a minute, so hold on. It's not statewide, so. $13.69. Wow, it's higher than I thought it was. Starting January 21st, 2021.
What?
Minimum wage is $13.69.
It's up that high?
Yeah, right? It was just under 10. So, yeah. Apparently, as of January, it's just sitting under 14.
Huh.
Seattle is 15.
So the raise they gave us at work didn't even cover that.
Nope.
I ain't get cereal this time. All they were up in these cornflakes and Rice Krispies.
Babies don't eat those.
That's why I didn't order any.
The babies won't eat that. We can't take that home. Yes, we get a breakfast so we can take it home to the babies. That's what we do.
I'm paying that much for this damn room. I'm taking what's available. I've essentially paid for it, so why not?
Great.
And hey, we'll have flatware for days.
You will. I was just seeing my chat work again. That's why I used to look at your computer and I can tell.
Oh, really need a seaside hoodie. I got hoodies.
You were gone for that discussion.
In that Mary's store, it costs more now. So.
Oh, that's what the name of it was. Mary's, yeah. It costs more and you don't get the free t-shirt for every $20 that you spend.
And it's not very good quality.
Right. We were discussing that while you were gone. Because he was looking them up to see if he could flip them. Well, you know you can Google that right here.
Now, if you'd like to buy one, we can make that happen.
No, he wanted to flip them. He doesn't want one. Well, he might want one.
That's teasing anyway.
Let's see.
'Cause we can just,
So according to, hold on, let me read this.
we'd have Jared's cousin or whatever make some bootleg seaside sweatshirts.
Right?
$7.25.
Basic minimum rate is 7.25. Basic. What? Right, as of right now, which is kind of what ours used to be. Oregon's is 12. Only because it's right under Oklahoma. But that wasn't what I was reading, so hold on. Let me go back. Oh, I think that's a. Yeah, current minimum wage is $7.25.
Is that federal or state?
No, it says Oklahoma's current minimum wage is $7.25. Hold on. So the senator, let's see, blah, 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 blah. Going to require employers to pay their employees a minimum wage of $10.50 an hour or match the federal minimum wage rate, which is greater. I'm not reading all that. The last change was in 2008, and it went from $6.55 to $7.25. So, I mean, it should be going up pretty soon. So if you're making 10, you're making over the minimum wage. Right, and your cost of living is a lot less than here. A lot less, even for Oregon. I like Oregon and Washington. Well, Cali's still way more expensive.
Right.
But Oregon and Washington are about the same. Other than if, like, the big cities definitely cost more.
Right.
Because that's the thing about resellers that get into this business and think things cost the same across the board. They don't. What you might pay in Oklahoma, I'm going to pay double or triple here.
The same with, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and all that.
Right. Like, we're fortunate. We don't, compared to everybody else, we don't pay a lot in rent overall. Like, our rent is still $800, but comparable in Longview for a house our tiny little size, it's like $1,500 without utilities paid. So, I mean, our utilities aren't paid here. So.
What do you got? Like,
Two
2,000
living rooms and a 2-car garage. So
2,000 square foot house?
right? Our shit ain't near that big.
Right.
We have 797 square feet, including the garage. And you cannot fit my car in the garage. You can fit a smart car in the garage, but you can't fit a damn car in the garage.
Ain't that smart?
I wasn't talking about you.
Talk about the car.
Yeah. But a house that size in Longview is going for about $1,500. So. And I don't know what rent costs in Kelso. So.
$1,300 square feet.
Does that include the garage? Probably not.
No, because
We got 2 living rooms.
when they count the square footage, they don't count the garage. They're only counting the livable space.
Zillow says 1,300 square feet.
That's what I was just saying.
Oh, I thought you said 15. Yeah. So we're still getting a good deal, and we, knock on wood, We've paid that since 2013. So we have not. But we have a private landlord. Oh, there you go. Google that. He gave you his address.
Now you can send them something.
Well, then hurry and write it down so he can take it back out. I don't want to leave it there.
Have a scribble stick or anything there.
It's over on the counter. Don't take it out yet. Give me a minute.
Wait. What is it?
Well, I don't want to say it. Then it's on the video.
Oh, jeez.
Give me the pen.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, fill it. Click that message with your address and say retract. Tell it to retract it.
Yeah, I partied in those apartments a couple times.
So we're at 352.
Boy, you're gonna spot ours off in the video and not his.
Because he knows where we're at. He doesn't know our exact address, so. He can Google the rest.
Right.
That's the number. It's the 300 block of beach. He knows where the rest is at. He can do it himself. Oh, it's raining on the window. What the heck?
It's misting.
Yeah, let's see. In 2001 on Fisher's Lane,
Yeah, just send it to an Instagram message.
right? Does that make sense? I don't have to. You got it. Ah! Unless you know where we're at. You don't exactly know where we're at.
Hell, even people in town don't even know where that block is.
Right? People can't even find our house in town half the time. They get confused where it switches to 30th. So, or 32nd. Right?
30th.
What's the one Alabama turns into?
That one turns into 32nd.
Okay.
But Beach turns into 30th.
Right. That and how many people on YouTube already have our address.
Right. YouTube land.
Not gonna give it out on YouTube usually. Yeah.
I'll go fire up the oven.
All right. Fire, dude. watch Noel's story on Instagram and find out why I'm in it.
What am I doing?
Yeah, tomorrow's a holiday. It's called President's Day. Not that Justin would have got that holiday, but she put me in her story. But if I go to it, no, her story, not. Why am I in there then?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Hey, Philip, are your kids actually in school? Like, one, are they old enough? And two, which I think they are they getting to go to school? Yeah, you can see a little bit of light.
I can see the reflection of the bar on your screen.
Right. I might have to fix that if we come back on later.
Well, if you come back on later, why don't we just have it face us? I'll move that oven rack down. So I don't get it too high.
All right, we're going to go. We want to thank everyone for joining us, and we will either see you later tonight or on the next live that we do. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
Have a good night.